Hello, Consolidated students and Meeting House Hills summer campers. This is Mrs. Martellino. I want to walk you through a little video screencast of how to sign up for Schoology, which will be the platform that we will use for our learning this summer. I know when I sent the original invitation to join this virtual online summer camp, I had mentioned we would use Edmodo, but our district is looking at Schoology, and it has definitely some features that I think are going to be more beneficial to us this summer, so I thought let's just jump in and use it. So the first thing you are going to do is go up to the right hand corner and you are going to click on sign up. And the letter that's in the envelope that you brought home today is going to have some codes for you. So click on student, and one of the access codes will be in the letter. You are going to type in any one of those access codes. You'll find that you're going to have one for the Language Arts Summer Camp, and you'll have an access code for the math. If you have two children participating at different grade levels, you'll see there will be a different course code depending on if they're in K to 2 or they're in grades 3 through 5. But all those details are explained in the letter. So type in just one of the course codes and click on continue. And go ahead and put in your child's first name. I am just going to make a test one here. And you do not have to use an email. You can put your email, that way you will get notifications as the parent as to any time we make postings and you put in your settings that you want to receive those notifications, you would get an email. So that's up to you. If you want to have that kind of reminder, go right ahead. If not, then just make up a username for your child and a password that you will remember. So you might want to write that down and then go ahead and register. Okay, so I'm successfully in. So I can go through a little tour later, but you could close that for now. So right now you'll see there's no activity. If you go up to the top here, next to home, there's the word courses. That's where you can see that I just enrolled in the Wired Student K to 2. That's actually the language arts. That's the lessons that I'm going to be putting in there for some reading and writing lessons. Now, you'll also be getting a code. If your child is in K to 2, you'll be getting a code from Mrs. Welton for the math. That's when you would enter it right here. So you would click on join, and you would then enter the math code for that K to 2 student. And I'm going to put one in right now so you can see. Yes, it is case sensitive. And okay, you're going to join that group. Now keep in mind that Schoology is definitely a closed, very private, very secure environment, so you don't have to worry about there won't be anybody having access to the information except for who's in the group. As a matter of fact, once that I see that everyone's registered, I'm actually going to change that code, and I can see all members at all times, so you can definitely be confident that this is a closed community. So that's what it's going to look like once you're logged in. You'll see when we post assignments, you'll see assignments listed. If we post any kind of test or quiz, if we have files or links that we want the children to look at. What I like about Schoology versus Edmodo, if you're familiar with Edmodo, the discussions in here are kept separate, which is a lot easier to follow. And we can have albums of images and other pages of information. We'll explain these features as we go along, but for today, if you could at least just register your child in those two groups, and by the time you do that, I will probably have some kind of a little lesson posted in the language arts. So I'm very excited to have you joining us this summer and overseeing your learning with your child, and hope that it becomes just a nice family time as well. Okay, so talk to you soon. Thanks.